So, the Montreal Canadiens and the Columbus Blue Jackets are currently headed to a shootout. I did this specific kind of video with the Canucks last season. Let's do it for the Habs. This will be a shootout reaction combined with my overall thoughts, opinions, and all that of the game here. So, we will take a look at what happens here. The overtime period has just concluded on a 4-on-4 opportunity for both teams, and oh my goodness, what a spectacular last 10 minutes of this game for the Montreal Canadiens. Actually, no, not last 10 minutes, because they gave up a goal with like a minute 30 to go in the third, and they almost lost this game in overtime, but alas, they go the distance, and we'll get into all of that once the shootout actually starts and finishes. But I'm just kind of stoked out of my mind right now, man. Like, this was an absolutely crazy game, and there were so many back and forth moments. All right, we get ourselves our first shooter. It looks like it's gonna be Paul Byron. Ooh, okay, let's get the audio up. All right, Paul Byron is gonna come in on the Columbus goalie, let's just say. Oh boy, 1 goal, 2 attempts for Byron. Let's see what he does here, because I'm really just into this game right now. He's actually taking a while. Okay, maybe we might cut it a little bit. I'm not really too sure, but all right, here it goes. Paul Byron is gonna come in. Okay, dashes out to the right side, comes in into the middle, takes a shot, and that is gloved. Okay, I liked that approach, yes. I think the commentators did a good job at talking about it. Coming in with the fast speediness, trying to get the goalie out and outmatch him. Now it's Cam Atkinson versus Carey Price. He's going to be starting out on his own now. 0 for 0. All right. Atkinson picks it up, comes in on the right side, fakes a forehand. Oh! Oh, it goes off the post. Yo. Oh my gosh, Cam Atkinson. He just deked Carey out hard, but it goes off the side of the post there. Oh my gosh, this should be a 1-0 shootout right now. This should be a 1-0 shootout right now. Okay, Drouin. Drouin's turn. Picks it up, he comes down the right side. He's really wide. Oh my gosh. Cuts into the middle. Oh, he backhands it through the 5-hole. Okay. The Canadiens are up 1-0 in the shootout, and there are 3 shooters to go. Jonathan Drouin cuts into the middle, fakes the forehand, goes over to the backhand, cuts it in through the 5-hole. What a goal there. The Canadiens, dude, oh boy, they have a chance to really seal the deal here if Carey Price can get a save. Is that Gustav Nyquist? Yes, that is. He comes down the left side, and there we go, the 5-hole shot. It's saved. Okay, Carey Price, 2 straight saves in the shootout. If the Habs get 1 more goal, they win this game. If they miss, then Carey Price has to make 1 more save, but Gustav Nyquist comes in with a head of speed, tries to take a shot. Okay, here we go. The last shooter for the Montreal Canadiens. All right, who is it? Nick Cousins. He comes down the right side too. Everybody's going to the right. Cuts in. Okay. There was a shot and there was a save. It looked like it was a blocker save by the goalie. Cousins can't take it to go there. The Blue Jackets have a chance to stay alive in this one. We will see as the next shooter comes up to the plate. Come on, Carey Price. Okay, Oliver Bjorkstrand. What's he gonna do? He's coming in. He's weaving down the middle. And Carey Price stops it. They win. The Habs win. Yo. They came back. And they won. What the heck? No way. They actually won. They won. How the heck did they win? Okay. The Montreal Canadiens have just defeated the Columbus Blue Jackets 3-2 in a shootout, in a game where they were really not supposed to win, just based off of who was leading and for how long they led. The Canadiens didn't lead a single second in this game, and they won in a shootout. They were shorthanded in overtime, and they won in a shootout. They gave up a goal with 1:30 left to go down by 1, and they won in the shootout. No way this Montreal Canadiens team actually gets it done, but they do. What a crazy result here. And big props to Carey Price. The man absolutely stayed in there. Sure, his positioning on that second Columbus goal wasn't amazing, but Carey Price was the reason that the Blue Jackets didn't score in overtime, nor did they score in the shootout. Eric Robinson gets his first goal ever in the first period, and that's like the goal that stands throughout pretty much the entire game. It's 1-0 Columbus for a long time, and the Habs, they're getting their shots on. They're trying to get these opportunities. They finish up the first 2 periods with 25 shots in total and 0 goals. But come the third period, it's Brendan Gallagher. Brendan freaking Gallagher comes in and he takes a shot. It's far out. It's assisted by Mete and Weber, and he gets one to go on the Columbus goaltender, who, honestly, I hadn't even heard of before today, if I'm gonna be honest. He was really good for the most part, but he did let in a few late ones. Elvis Merzlikins was really solid, and he hadn't had a win in the NHL before today. He still doesn't, but he was looking to get that here. But that Brendan Gallagher goal was pretty much the one shot that was really meh. I think the goalie should have stopped that. He made some pretty good saves earlier on throughout the game, but this one was one that he should have had. You could see John Tortorella on the bench. The guy was just shaking his head. He was like, okay, really? That's the one that goes in? But for the most part, at this point, the Blue Jackets are kind of under siege. The Habs are getting their mojo on, they're getting opportunities, and for the most part, that run-and-gun style of hockey is really starting to serve the Habs well throughout the early frames of the third period. But then Zach Werenski gets a goal with just under 2 minutes to go in the third period. It's ugly off of the Canadiens. It's a bad miscommunication there. And Carey Price is kind of out at a weird angle. He's a little bit too far off to his right, leaving the top left side on the glove open, which is where Zach Werenski goes. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, the Habs are going to lose again. What the heck? They just gave up a lead. They fought so hard to get the tying goal, and they just give up a game-winning goal like that. What the heck is up with this team? But then the empty net comes, and the first unit comes out there. It's Domi, it's Drouin, it's Petrie, it's Weber, it's those guys. And they get some really good opportunities, but eventually there's no goal. It's iced down towards the empty net by the Blue Jackets, and the second unit comes out there, and, well, okay, it's not the second unit, it's like, you know, the replacement guys. The second selection of players come out there on the 6-on-5. It's Suzuki, it's Tatar, it's Danault, and Suzuki has the puck on the left side. He's kind of looking towards the middle, he's kind of holding it. It's a 6-on-5, so none of the Blue Jackets are charging him. But Suzuki is there. He sends a pass over to Danault. Danault one-times it back over to Suzuki. I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, that looks like a useless pass, but I know it wasn't useless because look right down the middle. That passing lane is open up. The Blue Jackets are not clogging the middle. And there is a clear line right towards Tomas Tatar, a left-handed shot on the right side, who's completely open and who's completely unguarded, and Nick Suzuki sees that and he sends a pass right through. It's perfect, and Tatar one-times it in, and he ties the game. Whoa. Whoa, Nick Suzuki, elite playmaking offensive IQ abilities, what the heck? Yo. It's just like how I saw it in my mind play out. Okay, the pass back, the opening up of the lanes. Sure, Columbus wasn't doing a great job at defending, but Nick Suzuki with the poise, the confidence, the swagger, and the pass gets it done, and Tomas Tatar seals the deal to tie things up. And overtime comes, and Victor Mete takes a penalty. And it's a good penalty. It's one where I was like, okay, you kind of needed to take that penalty. If you didn't, it would have been a breakaway. We're lucky it wasn't a penalty shot and just a penalty. But the Canadiens do a pretty good job killing it off. They're in there stealing the puck. They take the puck, try to get some offensive chances while shorthanded, and sure, it doesn't work, but it kills off the time. And eventually the period ends, it's 4-on-4, and we go to a shootout, and you saw my reactions to the shootout. The Montreal Canadiens have just come back, and they've won a game where they didn't have the lead for a single second, and this feels pretty gosh darn good. Hope you enjoyed this video. Source.show/9, and bye.